with the Husqvarna 250 Enduro. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cruise this beach. It's very beautiful here. It's a sunny day. We're gonna cruise around the ocean. You like that one? I almost tripped. Woo! How do you like it? Okay? I also want to tell you this story that happened a few days ago while we were cruising the Majas village up in the jungle, up in the mountains. It was a crazy muddy ride. We got the tires of this Husqvarna all muddy, but when we're coming down, we had lots of problems. So hydraulics, the clutch, the brakes, everything on this Husqvarna is hydraulic. And I did check the radiator. One thing you must do if you have one of these bikes, you must always check the radiator and make sure you have coolant. And I was low on radiator fluid and this bike overheated. And I was going up extreme muddy trails. It's very up a mountain, a very big mountain. And when we're on the top of the mountain, I was worried about coming back down the mountain. I was with Zarwin and we're scared about coming down that mountain, and we had a prayer. We had a prayer that we're gonna get down that mountain safely. And you know, the bike cooled down after about an hour of sitting there. However, going down the mountain, the bike got hot again with a lack of radiator coolant. What happened was, I was coming down this mountain and it was coming to the very end, and there's a very big drop straight down, and I was checking my front brake to make sure it was gonna hold off down this very steep mountain. It was going down into a river, and the front brake didn't work of this bike. The hydraulics went out again because of the lack of radiator coolant. So I'm freaking out because I see the drop. It's straight down quite a ways. And then I checked my rear brake to see if I had my rear brake, because I was getting pretty nervous at that time, and I had no rear brake. And I was getting ready to go down this huge mountain. So quickly I turned the bike and I went into this mud pile, this kind of wall of dirt. I crashed into it. I said, I'd rather crash into this mud than go down that hill and die. So I went ahead and crashed in that mud, and I waited for my friend Zarwin to come back up the hill, and we went ahead and we walked that bike down. But it was about that far from disaster, because if I had gone down that mountain with no brakes, it would have been curtains for the bumblebee. It's a good thing we had a prayer before we came down that mountain. I had a really funny feeling like something was up, and I knew it was really dangerous because the bike was really having problems, the Husqvarna, and I kind of pushed it to the limit, and the bike was really seriously scary. And that mountain coming down was very scary. Woo. The whole way it was very, very high, and that last little section, when I crashed into that wall of mud, it was very steep. And once you get going on that thing, there's no stopping. Woo! All right! All right! More! I have some of the best subscribers that follow this channel, and we appreciate you, and we try to have some good shows and enjoy ourselves. on the beach. We're having fun in the sand. We're like little kids playing in the sand, right? But we're being on the dirt bike and we're playing on that bike too. It's a lot of fun. We're having a good time. Husqvarna 250, it's a lot of fun. It's a hauling butt bike. That thing rips. They say in the Supercross that these Husqvarnas are some of the fastest 250s in Supercross. And you know, these things have the power. Being a former and a current speedway racer, the bikes just take off, accelerate really fast. And this Husqvarna here, it takes off really fast, just like the speedway bike. Instant power, it goes. We're having fun today on this Husqvarna, on this beautiful tropical beach. Do you like this beach? I like the beach, but I like this Husqvarna a lot better than the beach. We're on the beach. In the Philippines, they call it Sadagat. We're at Sadagat, and we're just cruising around. The first time riding this Husqvarna on the beach, on the sand. And we appreciate you for hanging out with us today, subscribing, enjoying the coconuts on the beach. It's good time. Thank you so much. And we're gonna see you next time. More! How do you like it? How do you like it? More! Okay. And we got that 250 for the first time. And the first time we're gonna be cruising this beach. Let's go!